Hello, this is Debra Parmley with March of the Writers. It's March 31st, 2024, and I want to squeeze just a few more of these prompts and answers in before we are done with March. One that's been on my mind is the one for day 6, which is called the You-Logy. What do you want to be remembered for? And I've put some thought into that because I had the stroke in July of last year, and that makes you kind of reassess your life. If you'd asked me this in 2018, after I'd been in the hospital with pancreatitis, which was another scare, I would have said, and the first scare was in 2016 with the same thing, I would have said just one thing. I want to be remembered for just one thing, and I want it on my headstone. I want it to say, she was kind. It's important to me to be kind to everyone. I believe in being kind to everyone unless they do something where I can't be. Like clearly if they're trying to kill me, I can't be kind to them. Clearly. you know, unless, protecting myself and shooting back is being kind. But anyway, other than those extreme examples, I believe in being kind to everyone. But beyond that, the stroke made me think, what do I want to leave behind? Not necessarily just what I want to be remembered for. And I know that we're remembered for the memories we leave with people, the things we say to them, the things we do with them, the things we share. That's what we're remembered for. The lives we touch, that's what we're remembered for. I'll never forget my dad's funeral. So many people from the town. I think everyone in town knew my dad. He's spent his whole life selling advertising for the daily newspaper, and he loved people, and they loved him. Everybody knew him, and they all had something new to tell me. And I got this much richer tapestry of what my dad's life was like than just the little bits that I had known. So I think we're constantly leaving these, let's say, threads that are connecting us all, that make the tapestry of a life. And so that comes about because of what you say and do on a daily basis. So hopefully I'll be remembered for being kind. Beyond that, I'm leaving behind stories and poetry and nonfiction memoir and photographs and videos and so many things. I believe in living life fully. I believe in being creative and never forgetting how to play and letting my imagination guide me. And that's the kind of thing I want to leave behind as far as creative works. Basically, the full measure of my life, of all the things that I'm creating and putting out into the world. It's my belief that we are responsible for the words that we put into the world, whether it's something we say to someone or something we write, type out, whatever. We are responsible for the words that we put into the world. Whether we want to be responsible or not, we are. We're the ones putting them out there. So that old saying, the buck lies with so-and-so, or the ends here, or whatever. What you put out there word-wise, you have control over. So yes, you're responsible for that. And I hope that what I put out there is good and brings value and hope and happiness and contributes to your beautiful day and to everyone's. And life is a beautiful, beautiful thing, and every day we are alive is a beautiful day. If you watch this channel, you will hear that over and over again. If you see me on Facebook and other things, you're going to come across that phrase. That's me. That's what I live. So I believe that every day. Um, One of the things I used to talk about on my Facebook was my list of 5. Every morning I do my list of 5. What are the 5 things I'm thankful for today? And because I got into that practice when I was in the hospital with pancreatitis, hooked up to a feeding tube, a stomach pump, and all kinds of IVs. Pretty extreme. I'm laying in that hospital bed. I'm thinking, I'm in the morning, I'm thinking, oh, my list of 5. What will I do? My list of 5. Oh, I can wiggle my toes. I started with that. I can wiggle my toes. And it didn't take me long to find 5 things to be thankful for, even with all that crazy stuff going on and even feeling really, really bad. And I was able to do that because I got into the practice several years before of doing my 5 things every morning. I did that in ICU when I had the stroke. It's morning. What are my 5 things today? So that's a practice I can share with you. I wouldn't mind being known for that. It's how I live my life. It helps me, so maybe it'll help somebody else. And there's probably other stuff. But you'll remember what you remember, despite what I want you to remember. But this question was the eulogy. What do you want to be remembered for? So at its root, that's pretty much it. Thanks for listening and liking and following my channel. And I'm wishing you a beautiful day and reminding you that every day we are alive is a beautiful day. And I love you guys.